We, as a Catholic community, are entering Advent, a time of sacred anticipation for the birth of Christ. It's interesting that in this time of new life, we are being prepared in today's readings for the end of all time. A short story came to my mind as I was praying through today's readings. I have an underlying medical condition that, though I am quite used to it, can sometimes be a concern to other people. In college, I had a couple of friends who were very anxious about my health, one of them even getting to the point where they would lose sleep over it. Though I appreciated their compassion and attentiveness, I once voiced concern about this dynamic to my close friend, Brittany. Brittany, in her usual no-nonsense way, immediately had something to say. Don't they know that they could be hit by a bus at any time? Death could come for any of them just as easily as it could come for you. This commentary from Brittany has always stuck with me, and it actually offers helpful insight into today's readings. Brittany, like Jesus in today's gospel, reminds us that we do not have control over death and dying. Like those in our gospel that were suddenly taken from the field or from the mill, we all have people who were taken suddenly from our lives. Their absence is especially felt during this holiday season. The presence of death, however, points us to a deeper reality of our faith. Today's readings teach us about, and this is a new word for me recently, eschatology. This is the part of our theology that is concerned with death and the final destiny of both the soul and humankind. We, as Christians, believe that death brings us into full union with the divine, returning to God of love in eternal life. When Christ comes again, the entire world will be pulled into new life, much like the first breath of the infant we celebrate on Christmas, Christ himself. Even though the subject of eschatology may seem different than the joyous anticipation of this Advent season, the calls of today's readings remind us to anticipate both our own deaths and the world to come with the same sort of joy. This doesn't mean that we should ruminate or despair over the hour of night when the thief is coming. Rather, we are called to live, just as those in the reading continued to plow fields and work at the mill. In this way, we can be prepared for the coming of the Son of Man. I would like to leave you with these questions today. How are you, in your everyday life, posturing yourself towards eternal life? And this Advent, where do themes of death and dying come up for you? I invite you to meditate on these things in the light of the eternity that today's readings offer us.